Good morning. Just yesterday in our gospel, we heard about Mary traveling in great haste to visit her cousin Elizabeth, and Zechariah being so moved by Mary's presence. I talked about how I talked about in my homily yesterday about how sometimes we can have it where we're just so busy that we don't end up doing the things that we need to do for the Lord. But what the Lord is asking for us to do is be willing to set aside some other things to put Him first, right? And to do this with great haste, to let the Lord crack through and make a difference. My guess is if I were to say right now, what's the number one thing that you know gets in the way or makes you too busy to have time for the Lord, you'd probably know exactly what it is. And we probably have all kinds of reasons why, if we really think about it, we're like, well, no, I need that thing for this, and we justify whatever. Mary traveled in great haste to make that difference, to prepare her heart for the Lord. Zechariah was willing to let go of, he didn't have a choice, but he was willing to let go of that ability to speak, and for 9 months do what he needed to do to truly grow, right? To allow his heart to have that life growing within it. My encouragement right now, when I say, what's the one thing that you know if you cut back on, would give you time to then potentially hand that time over to the Lord. Whatever that one thing is, act with great haste. I'm just going to encourage you just today. Obviously, I'm going to ask you to potentially do it a little bit longer, the next day, the day after that, if you see that it's bearing fruit. Whatever that number one thing is, don't overthink it. Don't think, oh, well, Father, I didn't know you were going to ask me to do that, so I'll come up with something different. Nope, whatever that first thing was, ask the Lord to give you the grace, the strength to eliminate or cut back on that thing, to create more time for Him today, and see what happens. And be honest. Talk to Him about it now, right now. When you finish watching this, pray and ask the Lord what that thing is and how He wants for you to work Him into the equation in a deeper way as you lessen your grip on that other thing. And then I encourage you to also pray with Him about it and talk through with Him about it at the end of the day, how it went. And then assess for the next day what the Lord's calling you to. So, act in great haste and have a great day.